The international community has overwhelmingly backed a resolution at the United Nations calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. That is a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. The move comes after the US vetoed a similar resolution at the UN Security Council last week. William Denselow reports from UN headquarters in New York on this.
The support for this resolution was resounding. 153 nations voting at the UN General Assembly Hall, voting in favour of a resolution that demands the immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. This comes after a similar resolution was vetoed by the United States at the UN Security Council late last week. The US at the time saying that such a ceasefire would essentially give Hamas the time to regroup, and that's why they're against that move.
153 in favour, 10 against, 23 abstentions. Draft Resolution A/ES10/L27 has been adopted.
Significantly as well, the United States did offer an amendment to the resolution that was rejected. This called essentially for Hamas to be named and shamed in the resolution. Linda Thomas-Greenfield, the US ambassador to the UN, saying that why is it so difficult for the international community to call out Hamas for the atrocities they committed on October 7th.
The humanitarian situation in Gaza is dire and requires urgent and sustained attention. That civilians desperately need food and water and shelter and medical care. In addition, we support the release of all hostages immediately and unconditionally. Any ceasefire right now would be temporary at the best and dangerous at worst. Dangerous to Israelis, who would be subject to relentless attacks, and also dangerous to Palestinians, who deserve the chance to build a better future for themselves, free from Hamas.
Now, we had a very strong message as well from the President of the UN General Assembly, Dennis Francis, speaking at this session.
I used my recent attendance at the Doha Forum and every other platform I can to encourage cooperation among states with the same singular goal in mind: to make peace for all. In the name of humanity, I ask you all once again, stop this violence now.
William Denselow in New York, reporting for DD India.